What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for the back nine at Exeter Country Club. This video is part of my Blast from the Past series where I'm going through all of my recorded on-course videos in order. So this video was actually from September 19th, 2022. So if my swing looks completely different, my clubs look completely different, that's why. But I figured that this would be the best way to do it, going through all the videos in order versus bouncing around, and I think it'll be cool seeing my progression of my game. We're coming off a front nine score of 43, which actually is not too bad for almost 3 years ago. And there's some fireworks in this back nine, so make sure you watch all the way through and stay tuned. And without further ado, let's get into it on the 10th hole. All right, 10th hole, par 4, 400 yards, dogleg right. Starting it right, usually try to go right over that pine tree there. This is probably one of the better drives I've had throughout this entire round. Right out into the middle, over the pine tree. Leaves us with 101 to the middle, 115 to the back. This is a 52 degree. Shallow divot, decent contact, high up in the air, coming down safely onto the green. Birdie putt here, long way home, but it is a birdie putt. Rolling it up, kind of bobbly, has a chance. And now we're off the green. Like I mentioned in the front nine, these greens can be kind of quick, kind of slippery. So par putt now, trying to cozy this up. Not the best effort there. Breaking back towards the cup at the end. Looking to clean up for bogey. And we get to go for a 5. Second hole, par 3, or 11th hole, 150. I had 140 to the middle, 127 uphill. I was playing at 140, so this is a light 9. Pretty good contact, probably the best swing overall in terms of irons for the round. Good shot there, getting better as it's rolling up. Good look at birdie here. And we get it to drop. Caw-caw. Good birdie. Those were few and far between back in the day. Even through 2. 12th hole, par 4, 330. It was dogleg down to the right, which I did not do. Pulled this one way left. I was experimenting trying to get rid of the fade, so I was trying to hit some pulls here. I found out that pulls go further, but it also brings into that left miss. Now we have a 52 degree. I didn't get the yardage here. Sorry about the camera angle. 32 yards now. This is a 56 degree. Kind of stab at it, rolling down the hill. Actually has a chance here. Just miss. Trying to cozy this putt up. Dries up on the pace. And we tap in for a bogey. 1 over through 3 on the back. 13th hole, par 4, 310. I had 260 to the bunker, 240 was short, and you saw that correct. That is probably one of the craziest shots I ever have on camera. We're going to slow this down and take a look at it again. This is a 4 hybrid. Again, lining up, I was aimed way right, trying to hit kind of the pull right off the roof. There's a reason why C-Drum put colliders here on this course where he did it in GSPro. We're going to take a look at it one more time and get back to the action. I'm zooming in here. Just absolutely insane. I could hit 1,000 shots and not do that again if I tried, but it actually ended up in a decent spot. So back to the action here. 105 to the middle, 119 to the back. This is a punch 7, trying to keep it low underneath these trees. Big bounce forward. Birdie putt here. Rolling it up. Trying to play the break. Again, pretty quick. Just keeps rolling. Not a terrible effort, though, from a lag putt. For a world-class off-the-bridge par. And we get it to go. That was one of the better pars you'll ever see on the channel. '14th hole, par 5, 480. Pretty long, straight hole. Again, kind of a pull fade, but ended up working out. .183 to the middle, 200 to the back. This is a 5-iron, which I skull thin, partially off the Hosel, just low and right. Not the best there. 52 degree, 52 to the middle, funny enough. High up in the air, out of the long stuff, onto the green. Long birdie putt. Cardinal sin of those birdie putts, leaving them short. How about 7-10 feet now left? This is for par. And nasty lip out. That was halfway down the cup. I looked back at the camera because I couldn't believe it. And we tap in for a bogey 6. 16th hole, par 4, 350. Looking to play something out there towards the left. You can see the guys in the green on the front. Did in fact start at left, trying to come back over on that hill over there by those trees. .81 yards to the middle, 66 to the front. This is a punch 8-iron through these trees. Decently judged, all things considered. Just off the front here, 60 degree. Took kind of an unfortunate bounce left there, but not a terrible effort. Going to get this a drop for par. And it just trickles in. .16th hole, par 4, 370 over the water. Again, aimed way right. Over the top, pull left. Losing it a bit right. As I mentioned in the front nine, this course is pretty wide and pretty open on a lot of the shots, so there is some room here to spray driver all over the place. Got 108 yards to the front here. This is a punch 8-iron again. A little bit of tree trouble. Top it, rolling it up, still in the rough. 57 in the middle, 46 to the front. This is a 56 degree. Up and in the air, a little bit of a push right. Big bounce forward. Par putt here. Run it by the edge. Coming back, trying to clean up for bogey. We do not get that to go. And we do a one-hand tap in for a double bogey 6. .17th hole, par 3, 167 to the front, downhill. This is a soft 8. Came up just a little bit long there on the fringe, trying to cozy this up for birdie. Decent roll. Again, looked like it just trickled right by the cup and kept going. Par putt here. Burn the edge again, and another one-hand tap in for a bogey. .18th and final hole, par 5, 490. Starting it left, peeling it back over those small bushes over there. Decent shot. Kind of popped it up high, so probably lost some distance, but 205 to the middle, 218 to the back. This is a 4-iron. Hosel rocket, way to the right, almost by the 10th hole over there. Third shot now, 103 to the middle. This is a 52 degree. High up in the air, bounce to the right there. Birdie putt now. This is pretty long. Rolling it up, bobble and putt. It's tracking, and we get it to go. Best putt of the day. Feels good to end the round on a birdie there. Walking it off. You guys can count the steps, but that was a pretty long putt. So, birdie on 18. We are in with a 40 on the back nine, which gives us a grand total of an 83 for the round. So, all in all, especially for being almost 3 years ago, I was probably over the moon with a 83 from the white tees at this course. Again, not the most challenging in the world. That's subjective, and it's up to interpretation of you guys play easier courses, harder courses. But this is not the easiest course in the area. So for an 83 back in the day, pretty happy with it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Some fireworks, like I mentioned, between that crazy shot off the bridge, couple birdies in there, couple good drives, some decent putts. All in all, pretty happy with the round. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try my best to get out these videos in order in a little bit more of a rapid pace. Like I mentioned, these on-course videos take a ton of time to go through, sort through all the footage, add the shot tracers, get all the yardages. If you're wondering how I get these yardages, I was actually telling myself before I added the on-course camera, I was telling myself before I hit the shot exactly, I had a Bushnell GPS. I was telling myself exactly how much I had to either the front, middle, or the back and what club I was hitting. So all these yardages that I have to the green are accurate. It's just the once I added my Garmin watch, I had the actual shot distances. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Like always, shout out to the members. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.